Hello, everyone. Hello? Hello, everyone. I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Faded Oasis. A little bit of a technical issue just as I was starting, so that's great. Everything seems to be fixed now. There we go. It's Maker Monday. It is what is probably the last Maker Monday, for a while at least. Because, yeah, I'm finishing up the Hanafuda card project today. The Papercraft Hanafuda project. This is the December Phoenix, and you can see it right below me. I'm nearly done with it. None of these are glued down yet, so I still have a little bit of work to do. Hold on a second. There we go. So, let me move my mic a little bit closer. How's this? That's better. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Not too much. Okay, that should be good, I think. So, like I said, this is the December Hanafuda project. And I'm nearly done. Where was I last week? I just finished the wing and the head and all the outlines for it. So I need to make the... Did I leave myself enough yellow here? Yeah, I could do like... Actually, with how far down this wing is going, did I leave myself enough room on the yellow here? So that's at the top. Line up this edge. Yeah, well, just barely, but yeah. Oh, it's okay. There's going to be red here anyway. So, I have just a little bit more to cut out here. I have to do the red stripe that goes along the top of the purple. And then the red, I'm going to call them talons. I don't know what they actually are. Let's put all these tiny purple pieces into a safe container so I don't lose them. So, for the red pieces, I line up the wings right at the top of yellow here. Okay, yeah, that is very nearly exactly the right size. Not a whole lot of slack. But yeah, let's grab some red. Well, I still have this scrap paper. So I can do this in two pieces, because the first one will be from, can hide the end under these feathers and just go along here, and then on this side can hide the end under these feathers and go along here, and it's pretty consistent across the whole thing. Actually, let's see if I can use in here. Yeah, that'd be great. Pencil sharpener. So I don't really have any plans for like the final maker stream. It's kind of what you see is what you get here. Okay, there we go. And then probably just... How much room do we have here on this feather? Hey, Uriel, how are you? Gotta get cracking buying more Lego sets. I don't want to spend the money on those. I bought a lot of Legos last year. Okay, so this is 1.5 centimeters of room here. So if I just do about 1 centimeter, just the whole way around. Working on the legendary fire chicken? Absolutely. Yeah, December is... It did not have a lot of great options because... I mean, it's like the first season of winter, so there aren't a lot of great plants. I can switch over to the Wikipedia page here so we can look at the other options we had for cards. These three here. We've got this one in yellow. This plant is called the Paulonia plant. We've got this one. And we've got this one. So I went with the exciting one. Typically, the 3 other December cards are where the card manufacturer puts a kind of like the MB flag flower. Yeah, it's pretty good. Typically, the manufacturer's mark goes on these 3 cards below the flower here. So, like how on an Ace of Spades you'll have the giant logo, or like a giant spade, and then the logo of whoever made the card. Let's see how that looks. That might be a bit too much. I might want less than that. Yeah, let's go less than that. Yeah, like bicycle. Or, I don't know, casino name if you got them from a casino. All the playing cards that I had when I was a kid were gifts from my parents who went to a nearby casino, not nearby, it was like several hours away, but they would keep getting comped, like, hey, if you show up, we'll give you free room and food for the weekend. And we'll give you tickets to this concert. And all you got to do is spend some time in the casino. You don't even have to. But, like, they would go there, put $100 in the slot machines, come back with $300, and have a great entire weekend that they didn't pay for. So we often got like, oh yeah, we went to the gift shop and they were selling playing cards that they cut the corners off so that you couldn't use them to cheat or whatever. But yeah, it was bad how much casinos would be willing to give them just to have them show up and play. Like, it would be like, we'll give you the hotel room and they wouldn't comp food or something, but we'll give you $200 in money to play with. And you have to put it into the machines or on the tables or something. So they would show up, play the money, and win back. You know how slot machines, oh, I guess you might not know. Slot machines will often be like, yeah, put in $5 and then you'll immediately win back $4.80 because you matched one of the 25 lines or whatever. And like you'll keep winning money back, losing a little bit, but winning most of it back. So by the time you play through that $200, or by the time you spend that $200, you win back, I don't know, $180 or something. And she's like, great, I'll take that money out and go buy things from the gift shop with it. Or go buy dinner or whatever. I think this will be good. I think this lowest line that I drew here. So how much is that so I can replicate it? $7 millimeters? Yeah, about 7 millimeters. Laundering it paisley? Kinda. I mean, like it was credits that you had to put into a machine and use on the machine. So then they just turn, and like from the casino standpoint, now they have someone who's sitting at a slot machine for an hour or two when otherwise they wouldn't have. And, you know, and hopefully, I guess for them, hopefully they would just put all of that money into the machine and play until they lose it all. So they're sitting there for 3 or 4 hours. So then other people see, oh yeah, there are people playing these machines and they're making a lot of sound. So I guess people are winning a lot. And then they might be enticed to go into the, I don't know, the casino industry is such a racket, I guess. I'm not sure these magical generous casinos exist anymore. Yeah, probably not. This was in like the 2000s. The I don't know specific. I don't remember. I guess it was a little bit of 90s into 2000s, and yeah, they probably don't exist anymore. And also, my parents were like the right age for, we want, you know, young adults to be in the casino. Young to middle-aged adults in the casino to hopefully make them spend more money. Or make others spend more money. Oh wait, this is the bottom edge. I don't want to cut on this line, I want to cut below it. I'll just cut there and give me enough room to trim it later. I guess I should glue these on, well, so I want to draw the lines on them first. No, I don't, because the lines transition, like they go onto the yellow section immediately. So I'd want to draw it after everything's glued down. So I guess I glue this down now. I get my scrap paper. I probably didn't leave myself much of an edge here to glue, but it should be fine. Sorry about that. That was my headphone stand that's mounted to my desk. And it folds up to get out of the way, and it just fell because I bumped into it. I hope that wasn't too loud. If you heard it at all, even. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, then this needs to go all the way to the edge here. This should work. Yeah. Okay, so now I know where that edge is. I can measure 7 millimeters out. All right. All right, let's cut that. And then on the inside, I'm going to give myself a lot more room to glue. That should be good. Alright, take this scrap, put it away. That should be good. Line everything up. There we go. Okay, I need to add this. Actually, wooden skewer would be better. Need to take off a little bit of the excess glue. There we go. Okay. So now I can put this on here. Line up this with here. Yes, now I've got plenty of room over here. Do I want the top of the wings to go off the top of the card like they have on there? Or do I want it to have a little bit of yellow at the top? Maybe cutting it off is a good idea. It doesn't leave me with a whole lot of yellow over here, though. Okay, if I drop this down so that the points of the purple feathers just hit the top of the page, what does that leave me with? What do I do for the lines up here? I guess I can just do from the points up and then one here. As you can see, in the gap in the middle, right here, if you can see my tiny cursor, there's a little line right there, and then a little bit of yellow next to it. So they did do a line like that. And I think I can do a similar thing here, and then from the top of each of the points of these feathers have a line. Okay. Just a very light trace so I know where this is going when I glue it down. This will be Sharpied over anyway. Well, I just realized that this edge won't be. So I did that lighter, and I need to erase on the red. And then I'm actually going to trim out some of the empty space down here because I did notice the yellow was peeking out from the top of the bottom. The top of the bottom of the wing. I did just say that. Big wing the size of several smaller wings. That's one of my favorite Load and Ready Run jokes. Or a large cash settlement or medium cash hamlet. Okay, so now just glue that on right there. So yeah, that is peeking out a little bit there, so I'm gonna just trim. Or just like here. And of course it didn't go all the way. Okay, this is getting... I did just move this and it's getting in my way, so... On the desk with you. Alright, now I'm not going to bump into that. I need a good place to hang my headphones when I'm not wearing them, and like this corner of the desk over here seems like it'd be good, but you know, I keep bumping into it with my legs, so no. I want to see this curve most. Okay, that edge lined up, and the curve is almost lining up. There it goes. Okay, so I didn't put any glue under these feathers up top. But it's okay, I've got a plan. That overhangs a little bit. I'll have to trim that. It'll be fine. I'm going to be trimming a lot when it's all down on the page anyway. we go. I love this song. That's probably a bit of conditioning, though, considering you only hear this song after you beat Mario 64. So it's always just like a good feeling, I beat Bowser, hooray, when this music plays. Okay, now we get to do the big chicken head. And this one I'm going to actually make sure that I get everything and then apply it. So, scrap paper. I need to draw how far my glue needs to go. So this is going here. No glue near that one. Get the scrap paper out of there before I accidentally get glue on something. There we go. Again, grab the little bits of glue that came out. I'm doing this because when the marker hits these sections of glue, it will act differently than absorbing into the paper, and it will be more noticeable. And I learned that in, I want to say, January of last year. There we go. One chicken head. So now I need the talons, which I don't have a plan for. I should lay this all out on the page to see how much room I have to work with. this yellow needs to be trimmed here. And actually I need to Sharpie the detail on those leaves as well. Okay, so the star is going to be probably here, which means the highest one of these is probably here. For this way, it's going to be like down here. And farthest this way is going to be like in here. Probably. So I need, from this wing, from about here down and curving up to give me enough room underneath it. And then this one's a smaller one up here. So on that one, it's going from about here. I can just use this curve. Actually, if the top one is, let's say here. To go like way up. This is the vertical problem that I need to squish this, and the talons are not going to go where I want them to. And one of the problems I'm going to have is that the talon that comes out of here almost looks like it follows the same line as this curve. Going to put it above this plant and not approaching this plant, but that might be fine. I don't know. I don't have a lot of room down here either. Maybe I drop these down and drop everything down. Instead of doing that, I'm just going to move this up to simulate it. This gives me more room. This wing will be from here out to here, encroaching on... Well, actually, the lower one here will be down here. So no, maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I can just... It will curve more than I think it will. And then the bottom of it comes out from... Oh, I was looking at this wrong. It doesn't come out of this one, it comes out of this one. Uh-oh. And then it comes back almost to here. I don't know. I'm thinking, what if I just start cutting moon shapes and then rearranging, I guess, moon shapes cut in half, and then just rearranging them until it looks nice, and then glue everything down. That might be the way to go here. So I'm gonna want one that's starts about that width. There. Let's start on this side. There we go. Something like that. It's too thick. And it's curved up too much, but maybe? The problem is it's getting all the way down to where this one is, which is where can't pick it up now. Which is where this talon should be. But I'm not gonna get that to be able to go that far. Let's cut out more moons. Just put this here. Actually shrink it. Like there. The curve on the inside's not great. But if I do that, it might be fine. So then this one will be like here, or I can pull this in there. Weigh this down a bit to stop it hopefully from warping too much. Just a little bit. Okay, then I need two more for this side. They come in from the side of the print, so that's fine. And it looks like the lines inside the top line of the bottom talon and the bottom line of the top talon are roughly perpendicular, or parallel, not perpendicular. They'd look very bad if they were perpendicular. So I can probably cut them from the same section. I also have enough here if I just do... let's see what this looks like. Bottom one's definitely too thick. And then in order for me to get I mean, that could work. Yeah, that could work. The bottom one isn't coming in as far as it needs to, but I think doing this, that'd be good. And then I can just move these pieces to where they'll fit better. I mean, I guess I'll have a lot more space down here than it seems because the yellow will be gone. So like I could put this down here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let me take my pencil and start tracing where everything will be. Very lightly on the white. I'm carefully laying them out on the side here in the same places so I don't screw up the locations of the talons, like move this one over there or something. Because all of these curves are going to be at slightly different radiuses, and it's going to bug me to heck if I'm trying to like line this up with where these lines are, because it just won't. And then those. I'm just gonna not place any of the petals for now, because they're gonna go wherever they fit best. Okay, let me move that to the side. Let's actually glue this down. No, let's Sharpie the leaves first. Where the heck are my thin Sharpies? Oh, there. Hiding behind my metal ruler. Okay. Scrap paper. Oh no, hold on. I've laid out all the pieces on my scrap paper. So when I just tried to pull the scrap paper out from under them, the talons went. Okay, so that's here and here, and this is here and here. Yep. And this is the bottom piece. Pick this all up. All right, scrap paper. This way. So I should be going slower and not shaking as much. There we go. Alright, after I finish inking this, I will take a break. Then we'll get to gluing everything else afterward. And trimming everything down. And I don't think I'm going to have time to put everything into frames, so that's going to be something I do off stream. And then, of course, I will take a lot of photos and share them on Mastodon. One's a bit too thick. Fine, don't worry about it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have a lot of erasing to do. A lot of my cuts and lines did stray from where the pencil marks were. That's fine. There we go. Now we'll erase the pencil lines. Is that all for inking? No, I have to ink the talons and the yellow and red wings. And then all of the outside. There we go. Now you'd never even know I was 2 millimeters off when I drew everything and cut everything. I think that's something I learned about during this whole project is just commit to your mistakes. Oops, that cut wasn't supposed to be where it is, or that Sharpie line is to the left of where it needs to be. Well, that's where it is now. Make everything else look nice around it. Like, plan for the best, try to get everything done in pencil as best as you can, but then when your actual cut strays a little too far, adjust your plans. And I think it worked out really well. All right. So, when I come back, I'm going to, let me bring in this here. When I come back, I'm going to trim off the yellow here, glue the leaves to the yellow. Probably just glue all the talons and the phoenix down. Glue all that down. Figure out where the bottom should be. Glue it down. And then figure out where the flowers need to go. Glue them down. Sharpie everything. So stick around. I'm going to go on a 3-minute break to get up and stretch, get some water, etc. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. And I'm back. Sorry, that was a bit of a longer break. Let's get back to papercraft. Get this out of here. We don't need to cut any more pieces. So we do need to trim just the yellow on the bottom. And then cut everything to fit the frame. So I think I just glue this to these edges here. Okay, and then I want it to be lower than this. But higher than, yeah, I can mark this because it's getting sharpied over. Let's just say higher than there. So, like somewhere right in the middle here, and then just slowly curve up. I mean, I guess I can go all the way over to here. All right, make sure I can't see that when I place this down. And Yeah, we're good. There we go. That didn't end up exactly where we wanted it to be, but that's fine. There, not even noticeable anymore. So, actually, you know what? I should glue this down to the page and then glue the gray on top of it. Yeah, that'll be better. Line up all the edges there. That's where I don't need glue anymore. I'm getting a little worried that I'm running out of glue stick, but we should be fine. Get that scrap paper out of there. Sure we're lining up the edges as perfectly as we can. Alright, another piece of scrap paper. Okay, so don't do the edge there. There we go. And immediately see a little bit of overhang here. Oops. Okay. Now I put the Phoenix down. No, I put the Talons first. Because the Talons are not attached to the Phoenix and they have to go under it. Alright, so put this away. Need the pencil. Might not need my tweezers yet. We don't need the eraser. Okay, so this is this Talon. Yes. I don't know. I didn't play that game, so I'm gonna say magic. It's probably that the giant. Does he have a sword or a scythe? He has a sword. Probably that giant sword is magic or anticoagulants. Anticoagulants. So if they revived her, she'd just be bleeding again. And they didn't want to deal with it. Or, no, it's probably just that the sword has some sort of plot-based magic. Also, way to spoil the game for me, dude. Oh, other way. Yeah, like that. Ooh, I got a better answer. They were saving it for the final boss. You can't use any of your items that early. You don't even have time to play games now, let alone 80-year-old one? Yeah. I fully agree with that, he says, while still playing through .hack infection again 25 years later or whatever. It's taking a while to play through that, though. Okay. Now this thing. Simply apply the Phoenix. Which side doesn't go onto the page fully? This side. Right, I line up this corner. Yes. Why am I scared? There's nothing to be scared about. It's just paper. Love to play games, but I'm pretty busy with chores and work, by which I mean Marvels and Happen Magic dailies. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I have absolutely no time for video games. Launches Pokemon TCG Pocket for the 12th time today. Oh, hold on, Did I feed my Pokemon Sleep team lunch today? I did. Okay, I'm good. It's too late anyway, but... I totally just grabbed that by the glue directly, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Was that lined up all the way across the top? Close enough. All the way down there. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That away. I need to smooth out as much as I can. I mean, it's going to be in a picture frame, so it should be good. Actually, that's a good idea. Hold on. Use the glass from the stand picture frame that I had to apply even pressure across the entire thing. Okay. So now I need to figure out where the flowers are getting placed down here. And then draw outlines for the leaves, outlines and the inside lines for the talons, outlines for the flowers and the branches, outline for the phoenix, and then feather lines on the top. All right. I forgot to restart my timer. It is 7:30. Whoops. Let's do 30 minutes. Okay. Every time I pause like that, just take a long pause and just look at it, I'm trying to think about what to do next, but really my mind is just empty. I'm just staring at nothing. Right. So while that's drying a little bit and hopefully flattening out, actually, you know what? Getting these arranged is not going to help because I'm not going to be able to glue them down without removing the whole thing anyway. So never mind. Get from back in the box. See how it is. That worked so well. Simply having a wonderful empty mind. Oh, that crap shot was good. Okay. Let's arrange these. This goes like this. Yes. Let's put this cap back on. Because what little glue stick there is, I don't want it to dry out. Okay, and I've kind of just been throwing these petals on, but they are all slightly different shapes. So some of them are slightly thinner, and I think I want those to go at the bottom. Yeah, so for Maker Monday, I don't have enough space on my desk in front of my monitors. I have a large, not large, I have an L-shaped desk. This is the side of it. Actually, I can, hold on. Okay, so ignore the super bright light. You can see my workstation over here. I have a separate camera. Go back to Monday. I have the camera I'm using for my face cam is it's not 20 years old, is it? No. Like 15 or 16 years old. It doesn't do HD. It does 720p, I think. Maybe, but it's good enough for just a face cam that's cropped into a corner like this. And then I'm using, for the top-down cam, I'm using an Android app on my phone that streams its camera to my PC, and then I'm capturing that. So it's a lot. And I had to spend a while trying to figure out how to set this up. Tried a whole bunch of different programs, but yeah, this is my side set. It is still the same streaming set, you just aren't seeing a lot of the background. And that green screen behind me is just so you can't see down my hallway to my mess of a living room. That's not really there for any other reason, it's just to block vision. Although I guess I could put something on it, but it doesn't extend all the way to the other wall there. I don't know. Okay. And all of this is because it wasn't even a maker stream. The first model kit building stream I did was Evie. Who now sits on my shelf. This Evie model kit, which actually is fantastic. And I wish there were more. I wish that the other model kits I bought were like this. I did this using my real setup, and I just pointed the camera down at my desk. It was super crowded, and I had to crop a lot out, and I wasn't able to be as comfortable over there, and I don't think it looked as good. So when I got everything here, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna buy a cutting mat because I'm gonna be cutting some things. I'm gonna figure out how to do a top-down camera and everything like that. So that's why I'm able to do this. Because I had that test stream that was, look at this cute Eevee I found, I'm gonna build it. Okay, so I actually have a lot of room over here to play around with. I put this here. This talon goes over this leaf, but not this leaf like it should. I think that's fine. I think with the way this is going to be balanced, this will be good. One of the pains of this side streaming set is my camera is normally on a boom arm, a low boom arm, that I keep mounted to the corner of my desk behind me. So actually, this boom arm right here, this is normally where the microphone's mounted and I'm talking to it over there. Obviously that doesn't reach all the way over here, so I have a dinky ass tripod that falls over and I think is broken in a place. It's made of plastic and it's the one that came with the microphone, and it shouldn't have. They should have done something better. But it holds a microphone, which is all I needed to do. So that's why, if you notice any audio quality difference between the Monday streams and the normal streams, that's why. As I move the microphone over here, and then I have to boost the gain to make it hopefully the same volume as on my normal set. And if you've never worked with audio devices before, did you know it's impossible to know what's going to go out to stream until you actually stream it? So, diagnosing audio is a pain in the butt, because what I actually need to do is I can go into OBS and I can start record, like I can set it up. I have it set up so that I'm hearing my own voice in my headphones as the microphone is picking it up and as OBS is picking it up. And then I have everything else that's going out to stream also being picked up by my headphones, so I can hear the relative volumes. Kind of. But since I only hear my voice when I'm speaking, can't really use that as a good judge for am I too loud, am I too quiet? Because I'm also hearing my own voice resonate through my head. So, where's my glue stick? Here it is. Let me make sure that these are where I want them to be. I think so. Maybe move this over a little bit. So what I have to do is I go into OBS and I go, okay, great, let's start recording a video. And then I do a little talk and play some game for 30 seconds or something. End recording. Go into VLC, open up the video, and listen to it, and make sure that my voice is the right sound. And then even when it is, I still have to go back into OBS and go, okay, great. Let's do a test stream to Twitch, and let's see what Twitch is going to pick up, because what OBS records and what it sends to Twitch is not the same thing. Actually thought about streaming for a few years, but it sounded like so much work. Maybe I should start with YouTube videos first. Bruh. YouTube videos, like, the videos that I'm putting out, the stream VODs, are super easy. Any edited content is so much more work. I don't do edited content because of how much work it is, and because I don't know how to start it. I haven't done any edited content, but I've looked into, like, yeah, if I'm streaming, I can stream for 2 hours and put out an hour and 50-minute VOD because I cut out the breaks. If I'm doing and I spend probably a half hour after stream doing the cutting out the breaks and uploading it to YouTube, and then a lot of waiting for YouTube because YouTube takes a while with processing everything. If I were to edit videos, it would take hours upon hours to make a half-hour video or something. You mean putting up VODs? Yeah. If you're gonna start with YouTube, I highly recommend putting up VODs first. Streaming's actually not that bad with OBS, assuming you're using a program that's easy to use. Honestly, I've been going back and forth on whether to recommend Streamlabs OBS. OBS is an open source program. Streamlabs is a fork of it that is not open source. But it has a lot more tools built into it because Streamlabs, the company, wants you to buy a subscription to their software, and it like starts you out with more features and then like kind of says, yo, if you want even more features, give us like $15 a month or whatever it is. I'm trying to do H-Bomber Guy essays or anything. Yeah. Even like edited gameplay videos or something is a lot more work. But yeah, if you want to get into streaming, honestly, downloading OBS, setting up a scene with just the gameplay and hitting start streaming, and linking it to Twitch and hitting start streaming is pretty easy. It's when you want to do the crazy things that I do, like having a program on your phone that you can change scenes with just buttons, or like pop up the calendar or whatever. That work? I didn't. Yeah, it did. Or if I go to here, I can go to this scene real easily just by pressing a button on my phone. Let's go back to Monday. Or actually, you know, the confetti and everything that I was doing on my anniversary stream, all that stuff is like, I spend time fiddling around with programs because I have a dumb idea and I want to make it work. But none of that's necessary for actually streaming. Actually, you know what? My friend Molotov, they do streams of Left 4 Dead 2. And they do the simplest setup. They have an Xbox, and they hit the start streaming button on their Xbox, and they have it linked to their Twitch. And then it just streams to Twitch. They don't worry about OBS or anything like that. Xbox and Twitch just handle it. And then it picks up their microphone, and I think they have it set up so that, or I think Xbox has it set up that anyone who agrees to, it'll also broadcast their voice, their comms voice over the stream. But like, that seems like a super easy way of streaming. The one thing I would recommend if you are going to start streaming, test everything before spending any money. You don't need to spend money to stream. You don't need to upgrade your hardware. And if you find that you don't enjoy streaming, upgrading all your hardware and getting faster internet and paying for a bunch of things is not going to be worth it if you don't stick with it. You don't need $300 webcam. You don't need a $300 microphone. Use the headset you have. It will be fine for now. If you decide to stick with it, and you do want to start making hardware purchases, I recommend, well, first make sure that your gameplay is at least watchable. So like not 2 frames a second. But then I recommend microphone before webcam. People will stick around for bad video, but with good audio. But if you sound like trash, people will leave. Audio is way more important than video, because a lot of people use this as second screen content. They just have this on in the background and work on whatever they're working on or play whatever they're playing. And if your voice sounds super muffled or like the microphone's just not working right, they're just going to find something else. But you know, that's advice for after you start streaming. There we go. And then I've got a whole lot more advice for streaming that is relevant to me because it's from my experience and might not be from your experience. If you're not streaming the same way I'm streaming, then the advice really doesn't matter. So like, if you want to build up a big following, don't effing do what I'm doing. Don't do variety streams and art projects, and don't switch between a lot of things, because people, if you want to build a viewer base, you want to be predictable. You want to play the same game over and over for years. Wouldn't put anything if it sounded like a 13-year-old in their parents' basement in 2003. Yeah, audio is definitely important. Okay. We're done gluing. We're done gluing. Be gone. That's actually something that Vinny Caravella of Giant Bomb really harked on a lot, is you absolutely need decent audio. It doesn't need to be super top of the line like professional music studio audio. It just needs to not be ads. Okay, lines. So I have thin Sharpie here and medium Sharpie here. How's the tip on this other one? This one's better. Okay, so I need outlines of leaves, branches, and outlines of these things. And the inset here, I didn't notice that. Outlines and insides, outline, wings, and outline. Should be easy. Following, I don't want the experience to be ruined by people. That's totally fair. But I mean, I guess if you're, it all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to stream for your 2 friends so that you can chat together and shoot the shit while they're watching, great, go for it. If you want to replicate I'm playing a video game and my friends are hanging out in my living room and we're all just talking together, and they're watching me play, go for it. That's kind of why I started. It's very close to why I started. Yeah. All right, I have to be careful. Do this slow and methodically. Don't F up. You know, I didn't know what to think about this Zelda and Jazz album, but it really works. All right. Wait, this isn't Zelda. Was that the end of the album? That was the end of the album. There we go. All right, they're a little close together, but that's fine. Okay. We're going to grab a pencil and sketch out the center area here. It's pretty simple. Should be thinner. Yeah, like that. Here we go. Alright, flower's done. Let's work on the talons. So I just want to freehand it. No. Okay, and this side. So that's the bottom border done. I need to do up here. I do still need to do the inside there, but I don't want to do that right now. This. And then along the top. I love it. Okay, let's do the talons. If these aren't talons and someone knows and they're getting mad every single time I say talons, let me know. What are these? I got no idea what they're even supposed to be. I gotta admit, my Phoenix anatomy is a little bit rusty. Alright, then we do a line between purple and red, and then on the top of the purple here. And then we do the lines out. Cool, I just missed entirely. Well, that's where that line is now. Okay. Extra planar geography? Yeah. Definitely way more interesting. Alright, I should draw the lines in pencil with a ruler and then trace over them in Sharpie, right? Should stop bumping the microphone, right? Oh, wow, there's a lot of... These are definitely coming up. Alright, where's my easy solution? tweezers. Okay, kind of spread that out. Wooden skewer. I think there was a lot of warping with this paper, gluing the several different layers on top of each other at different times. It's fine. I can deal with it. It can be dealt with, whether it wants to or not. There we go. Actually, you know what? I am going to grab that glass pane again. Just do that for a little bit. Put some weight on it. There we go. Alright, so I just have to draw the final lines, which I'm going to do in pencil with a straight edge, and then in Sharpie. Stuff I don't need anymore. I need that pencil. What did I do that for? Alright. So we can start from here. Actually, the line kind of goes vertical from here. How far apart should these be? 3, 4. So on the left side, there are 8 sections. Two and 3/8 inches into 8 sections is 1, 2. Not 2.5 eighths each. So 5/16 ish. Okay. And then these, that's 8s, so it's 5/16. So I can probably just do there. Wait. Oh, right, I did. 6/16 there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close enough. So then this one goes at the same angle as this. So we'll go like that. And then from there, we need to go I guess I should do it this way. That's 7/16. There we go. I was seeing if I could match up how many lines there were with how many between these zigzags, but I don't think that's going to make a whole lot of sense because it's 1, then 3, then 2, then 2, then 3. I think they're independent. And I just go mostly close to perpendicular, but not quite. And just keep angling outwards slightly. So let's see if I need to use this side. 3/8, 5/16. Angle like that. Yeah, looks right. These have become perpendicular, which means I'm not angling them enough. much. Just split the difference on these a bit. That looks good. And a reminder that my edge of page is actually like all the way in here. Need to trim everything down. Yep, that'll work. All right, now to freehand the Sharpie. Scrap paper. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem every single time I'm hitting the border between red and yellow because there's a little lip there. Not a lip, a step down. Which means I'm gonna have to go back in with extra fine point and touch that up. Not all of them, some of them. Okay. That's it for Sharpie. I just need to get the blade out once more and trim everything up. go. Finished. I love it. All right. So that's gonna do it for stream today. It's gonna do it for the Hanafuda papercraft project. And that's gonna do it for Maker Mondays for now. I might come back to it if I find something else I can build or craft or something like that, but I don't currently have anything in the docket for what I can be making. So I'm gonna go back to probably playing games on Monday. I don't think I'm going to shuffle the schedule around. I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday works best for me, but we'll see. Who knows? So yeah, Monday is probably going to end up being continuing on playing whatever I'm playing on Wednesday. So whatever it like this Wednesday. Actually, let's pop up this calendar again. This Wednesday is whatever Wednesday I'm going to be playing more Haiku the Robot, which is a platformer Metroidvania-ish. It doesn't seem too heavy on the Metroidvania. Not a whole lot of secrets to go back to and everything, but it's very fun. So I'm going to go back to that on Wednesday. If I don't finish it on Wednesday, that's what I'll be playing next week on Monday. I do want to get back to the Plucky Squire, but I gotta figure out the technical issues I'm having with it, because OBS is doing things in a way that it shouldn't. I need to figure that out. On Friday, Glass is back, and we'll be playing more Pokemon Emerald Challenge Mode, which is a randomized Nuzlocke Soul Link. And if you don't know what that is, just tune in. We'll explain everything. It's super fun. On Sunday, it's Sundays with Friends. Whatever friends show up determine what game we're going to play. It's very likely to be more Moving Out 2. We had a blast with that yesterday. So tune in for that. And then, the schedule right now just says something on Monday. So we'll see. If you've got any suggestions for games I should play, things I should craft in the future, or anything like that, let me know either here in Twitch chat on twitch.tv/FatedOasis when I'm live. I don't check chat when I'm not live. In the YouTube comments for any of my VODs, I do read all of those. Or on my Mastodon, kind.social/@FatedOasis. That's going to do it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate it. This has been a blast, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.